now that I think about it, that person that was talking to the computer earlier looked very official. It did look like someone wearing a suit. Like a business suit, not like Samus's power suit. I should probably clarify that. Anyway, welcome back to Metroid Fusion. The computer may be collaborating with someone possibly plotting demise, but who knows? Before anything, there is something in here. Something definitely worth grabbing. I'm just gonna plop some bombs on these guys. Boink! But there's a missile tank. Right here. Now, I should mention, a lot of these blocks are filled with blue X. If you free just the top of them, you can just walk on them without any fear. However, once you shoot out enough of them, they will be free, and they will charge. This row right here, under this one, so the second row up, I define row by height of Samus, not, like, block height. The second row is completely safe. But anyway, we head in here, and again with this boss music. Now, the disturbing thing is, there's a boss door on the door to the data room. Whoa. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. There we go. So we head in here and... So much for downloading our data. Anyway, it looks as though an X has stolen the data. And we head in here, and this thing comes up. Now, it looks very much like a regular Core X. However, unlike a Core X, it only takes damage from the charge beam. Once you shoot it enough, it becomes a regular Core X, and then you just missile it as normal. Once again, I highly recommend you not fall in the water, like I just did. There we go. Because falling in the water slows you down so much, and it'll damage you a lot. Anyway, various suit effect recovered. Survive extreme temperatures. That was, in fact, the X that just stole the data. But data stealing aside, we have the various suit now. With it, our suit turns yellow. And two things happen. One, enemies will do less damage to you, so it does give a defense upgrade. And two, watch as the blue X do no damage. And now, in fact, every time you absorb a blue X, you will be healed for 30 energy. First off, there's a missile tank here. That's a drop floor, so be careful. But be sure to grab onto here, because this is another missile tank. I'm totally going to take damage from that thing. No, I didn't. Whoa, I almost took damage from that one, though. Anyway, now the X are learning. They're learning they can't hurt you anymore, and they're flying away. There we go. So, once again, this is a point of there's really nothing else to do here. Let's leave the sector. On the way out, there are a lot more enemies than there were on the way coming through the sector the first time. The danger before was just that there were a lot of blue X. The danger now is that there are actually enemies, but the blue X no longer do any damage to you, so it all kind of balances out. Plus, you can use the blue X to restore your health. But first, let's pick up this missile tank. It was a fake. Not to worry, though. There is actually a missile tank in this room. You just have to bomb out the wall because it was being guarded by that fake missile tank. Now that we're done with that, we can move on to exiting the sector. Oh, also, I forgot to mention those little puffer guys. They are probably the most annoying enemy as of this point. Because every time you shoot them, they... What was I trying to say? Those puffer guys, they shoot out those puffs of smoke. They shoot out those puffs of, I'm not sure what it is, out of them. And those little puffs will damage you. Now anyway, I passed this up on the way through, but on the way back, I'm gonna pick up this energy tank. For more energy. I don't think it really matters if you get it on the way there or on the way back. But, whoop. Okay. There we go. So, whoa! Okay, that was not a good idea on my part. Okay. But we're ready to leave Sector 6 now. So, can you probably guess which sector we're going to next? How did that X download the various suit data? This doesn't seem to make any sense at all, unless the X have the ability to process data organically. At any rate, you have the various suit data. Now you'll be protected from extreme temperatures. More importantly, the SX will no longer be able to freeze you so you can escape easier. But you're still too weak. That thing is too much for you. You currently have no way of damaging it. But my simulations indicate that a penetrating weapon, like the plasma beam, might work. Developing modification data will take HQ some time, though. There's also a chance that you may be able to restore your plasma beam by absorbing a large core X, as you did with the charge beam function. As for restoring ice beam functionality, I doubt it. Your current cellular makeup will reject that addition. Remember, Samus is still part Metroid. Firing an ice beam would probably hurt her enough to where it wouldn't be good. Therefore, HQ has developed an ice missile upgrade. This will add a freezing effect to your missiles. It'll help. Go to Sector 5 for the download. So now that Sector 5 won't freeze... Now that Sector 5 won't freeze us instantly, we can go there safely and get whatever we need to get from there. Which, as we were just told, is the ice missiles. So it's time to head all the way across the access shaft from Sector 6 all the way to Sector 5. Here we are. Anyway, welcome to Sector 5. Here's the map. You need to download data for the ice missile upgrade, but as you might expect, the data room here is secured. Level 3 security hatches are yellow. Release the security lock and download data as usual. And experiment with those new missiles. They will be helpful. You know what to do. Go to it. So, level 3 locks, as I said, are yellow. As another note, Sector 5 is actually the only place you ever see those level 3 locks. Anyway, let's shoot this out. And fire a missile. Because that is a missile block. Oops! These enemies would be a lot more dangerous if we didn't just get a defense upgrade. But we're seeing some interesting enemies now. There's those guys. There's the return of the original Zeelas, which... Oops! The return of the Zeela, which we saw those. In this next room, we'll have another familiar original enemy. It is a Waver. Whoa. This game's incarnation of Wavers is probably one of the most dangerous. Because they, instead of just flying around, if they get you in their sights, they will fly straight into you and try to barrel into you. Anyway, this is a row of speed blocks right here. It is worth noting that you do have super missiles, so you will be able to take out a lot of these. That just dropped a red X. So you will be able to take out a lot of enemies at this point in one hit. Oh, that is a lot of Wavers. Hello. I'm just gonna kind of do this. There we go. Going down here through the secret floor compartment. I don't need that saver right now. You see a lot of these things that seem to be pretty harmless for now. And here's the security room. Security level 3 unlocked. Yellow hatch is now active. Well, with the security locks unlocked, looks like all we're doing is going to the data room now. So, standard procedure from Sector 3. Although the last time we had these just unlock the security doors and then go to the data room, there was something going on both times. Oops. Because if we recall, in Sector 2, the SAX destroyed a door, and then we had to find a long way around. In Sector 3, there was the security robot. Ice effect added to missiles. Use it to freeze enemies. So in Sector 5, what shenanigans are going to happen when we get out of this data room and go this way? First, let's go through here. Because in here, it's an energy tank. It's a fake. Once again, not to worry. The real energy tank is still in the room. Next up, let's just drop down here and go through this secret hole to where we have a puzzle. A puzzle of letting X reform into enemies. And then it's an ice missile puzzle. Wait. Oh! Ooh, ripper. Whoops. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Oops. I'm letting go of the R button for some reason. There we go. Anyway, the puzzle was to get this missile tank. Which is a massive puzzle. Well, it's a little puzzle with ice missile use. Anyway, this is where they intend for you to learn what the ice missile actually does. As you see, an X formed into that and made it grow. Now it's actually harmful, but it can be frozen. And we can use it to climb up. Much like you would do with the ice beam in other games. Except there is no ice beam, so you just use these ice missiles and freeze everything. Anyway, using that one, we can get through these speed blocks here. I thought I was going to get hit by that. But it's a simple climb. Whoa! Nice try. But these are speed blocks. Is there a way to go? There is. It doesn't look obvious, but you can shoot out this wall. And through here, it's a little secret passage to get out of the room. Quick and easy. Oh! God, I am getting wavered so much! Anyway. We see this. I ran too fast. Oops, I did it again. Anyway. We see that thing darting around in the background. But that's not what's about to happen. Funnily enough, there hasn't been a single problem getting back to the navigation. It's been pretty peaceful for some reason. Something seems weird. It shouldn't be this peaceful. I wonder if the computer knows anything about it.
Emergency in Sector 3.
Never mind, maybe it's not peaceful.
Emergency in Sector 3.
Maybe the peace has just disappeared. Because as the intercom system is saying, there is an emergency in Sector 3. And next time, we'll figure out what it is. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. But judging by how all the sirens are going off and how the red lights are flashing, this cannot be good. I'll see you next time.